Good morning. Everybody can find their seats. We're about to begin. All right. It's a packed house. Someone's very excited over there. So, good morning. I'm Captain Donnie Pogue of the Training Division. I want to welcome you to Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department's 200th Recruit Class graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Recruit Class 200. Please remain standing. We're going to do the presentation of colors by the CMPD Honor Guard. Remain standing for the national anthem, followed by the invocation by Chaplain Nate Good. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. And oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Join me this morning in a blessing as we present the class of 200 to our God. Father in heaven, we ask that you would bless this class. Bless those who had an impact in their lives. And as we join in this celebration, we ask that you would provide protection and guidance. In your name we pray. Amen.
Excellent. Please be seated. All right. Again, thank you for joining us today. I'd like to recognize any special guests that are here. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. All right. As you know, this is our 200th recruit class. That represents thousands of officers trained here over the decades. The Charlotte Police Department held its first 36-hour training class back in the 1930s. Eventually, Charlotte built what we now call the Old Training Academy on these grounds in 1975, just over there. At that time, recruit training was 10 weeks long. Then in 2002, this academy was built and training commenced here. At that time, recruit training was just over 24 weeks. Now CMPD recruits enjoy a full 32 weeks of training here. With that said, let's watch a short video commemorating some of the many officers that have came before. Excellent. That was just over 100 classes featured in there. Chief Jennings, if I could ask you to come up to the stage for a few remarks. I think you might have been in one of those.
Wow, thank you so much. Is it just me, or is there like an electric energy in the room today? Are we all excited about Class 200? What a great milestone for the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. You know, as we normally do, I'm going to ask any former CMPD employees, please stand and be recognized. I know there's some. Thanks to each and every one of you for your service to and commitment to our department. And to the families of the class of 200, I want to give special recognition to you for entrusting your loved ones to work for the best police department in the entire country, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. Thank you for trusting us with your loved ones. To class 200, we waited a long time for you. That's in a good way, though. We talked about reaching this point with the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department for probably the last couple of years. We talked about getting to that 200th recruit class and making sure that it was something special, even beyond how special every other recruit class is. And if you look real closely, and when you saw that picture of class 108 pop up, I was standing right there in the middle. 108, that makes me look real old now. So, 108, 33 years ago, I was getting ready to graduate the Charlotte Police Department at the time, Police Academy. And for those of you who know my story, I never wanted to be a police officer. I was actually talked into applying, not even thinking that I would get the job. But when I got the call to start the recruit class, I became more and more excited, thinking that this is something that I truly want to do. And it hit me at about year 7 that it's more than just a job for me. It's something that I want to do as a career and something that I want to continue to thrive and to help keep our citizens safe and our community safe. And you'll probably feel that. It may not take 7 years. It may take you 1. It may take you 10. But you are going to be empowered to keep our community safe in ways that no other job allows you to do. It's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden to be able to take away someone's freedom. It's a heavy burden to be faced with life and death situations, to see and do things that the normal human being should not ever see and do. To be a part of people's worst days every day that you come onto the job. It's something that you should not take lightly, and to understand and realize that your goal is to be the best part of that person's worst day. So one, thank you for choosing this profession, but most of all, thank you for choosing the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. And I promise you that you will be the best trained, the best equipped police officers in the entire country. So to Class 200, we're so glad you're here. Be safe and God bless.
Thank you, Chief. Now I'd like to introduce the presidents of Recruit Class 200, Reese Atterbury and Rachel London.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we share a few remarks, we would like you to look at the big screen and watch a short video presentation. Good morning. I'm Reese Atterbury, and I've had the honor and privilege to be Class 200's president. Before I begin, I would like to thank a few people. I would like to thank Major Sanders, which unfortunately could not be here today. I want to thank Lieutenant Green, Captain Pogue, and Sergeant Joseph. And as well, I would like to thank Officer Gainey and Officer Pauls. We've learned a ton from these individuals today, and we would not be the recruits we are without them. Having learned a lot from these instructors and leadership, I cannot say they were the only ones I learned from during this academy. I learned every day from my fellow recruits. I learned from Recruit Sanchez as he talks about wanting to inspire. I also watched two of my really good friends have children during the academy and truly taught me what dedication looked like. And possibly the biggest lesson I learned, and I have to thank Recruit Bailey for, he showed me this thing I've never heard of as a 22-year-old kid. Something, a W-2 or something like that. It was supposedly important. Yeah. So thank you for that. All jokes aside, I'm very proud to associate my name with these fellow recruits of Class 200. The honor is all mine because of the very hard work that you put in. So thank you for allowing me to be your president and allowing me to be a part of your journey. This bond that we have built comes with a promise from me. No matter how big or how small, if you need me, I will be there. This promise extends to everybody in this room. You obviously matter enough to these recruits, which I consider my dear, closest friends, that if you need something, I look forward to the day that I can help. The last thing I will leave you with today is strictly for my recruits. We will struggle, we will fail, but I beg you to remember this when you doubt yourself. I belong here, you belong here, we belong here. Thank you. Go Blue.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel London. It's an honor to speak to you all today. You can either quit or keep going. They both hurt. This saying was something we heard as a class when we first began. Major Sanders wrote this on the board for us to look at during our 8 months here. I want you all to think about that moment when you were sitting in your designated chair with your backpack and your pile of books at your desk. Now look around and see how far you've come and look at who you did it with. We all have so much to learn, but be proud of yourself for making it here, ready to receive that badge that you've been staring at. Class 200 represents a milestone. We as a class have pushed through the hardships, even though many have been painful. As Officer Gainey has said to us many times during PT, when you feel like you can no longer go on, keep going, do another rep, keep running, and keep fighting. Having that mindset of pushing your limits is what we have all learned throughout the academy. When your mind and your body want to quit, remember that you still have gas left in the tank. I mean, why else will we voluntarily get tased or even pepper sprayed? Most people don't have the courage to go through these things, but we did. The concepts that we've learned throughout the academy need to follow us into the next phase and then after. Never forget about those times in PT when you were exhausted and you want to give up, but you didn't. Or the times when you crammed so much information into your head for a test and you wanted to put that book down, but you continued to study. Take that perseverance and that motivation to you and keep it with you in this job. There will be many times when you question yourself and you want to give up, but remember the lessons that this place has taught you. It is important to remember your why. The reason why you came here and why you chose to stay. That might be your family, your friends, the community, your faith, whatever that is to you, hold on to that. Take some time to thank the people that have pushed you to be here and supported you the entire way. You signed up for this job, and they've signed up for a lifetime of worrying about you. Take care of those people and remember to continue thanking them. Remember to thank those who push us here in the academy. I want to thank the recruit training staff for teaching us your wisdom and providing us practical advice, giving us experiences that we can take out into the street. Thank you for allowing us to make mistakes in here and learn from it to become better officers for out there. I know for me personally, without many of you, I don't know if I could have pushed through the challenges here. And as a class, I want to thank Raymond and Mitten for helping us with our academic challenges because we had many. Thank you to Lucci for being the best table partner and for pushing everybody during PT, specifically vocally. Thank you to the entire class for making the Academy something I look forward to every morning. The relationships that we've developed here may have been formed through a lot of trauma, but they're unlike any other. I urge you all to stay in contact and keep these friendships that we've made. As we go into our divisions, remember to keep the intensity that we've demonstrated in our class. Remember to be protectors of the community, symbols of strength. Continue to stay empathetic and compassionate. I'm so proud of all of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Very well said, you two. All right, recruit trainers, please stand and be recognized. Sergeant Joseph, Vaughn Pauls, Greg Dunstan, Michael Gainey, Brittany Tucker, and Jake Carroll. Thank you for your dedication to the success of Recruit Class 200. Before we move on to the awards, let me tell you a little bit about Class 200. They began on December 16th, 2024. They've been here for 32 weeks, over 1,000 training hours, countless practical training scenarios, including traffic stops, building searches, and all types of calls for service. They have felt the power of the taser and the sting of OC spray. They've passed 39 topic exams, 45 hours of physical training, 54 hours of driving, and a 4-hour comprehensive state test, and also survived Red Men and the Axe Girls. You should be proud of what you've accomplished. During this extremely challenging training, several recruits stood out for their exceptional performance, and we would like to recognize them for their achievements. Chief Jennings, Lieutenant Green, would you please join me on the stage? The awards cover 6 areas of focus: academics, physical fitness, firearms, driving, CMPD serves, and the Chief's Award for Excellence. The first award is the Academic Award. With the highest exam average of 94.88 in all 39 exams, the Academic Award winner is recruit Jack Glenn. Physical Fitness Award. 32 weeks of physical training. Their overall fitness level was assessed by combined scores of the POPAT and Cooper fitness tests. The Physical Fitness Awards go to recruits Haley Jacino and Jason Blakely. Quick note on recruit Jacino, from her first POPAT to her last POPAT, she decreased her times by over 6.5 minutes. Incredible improvement. Great job. The Firearms Award. 96 hours of firearms training, day and nighttime qualifications. Recruits must pass with an 80% score. With an average score of 99.6, the winner of the Firearms Award is Reese Atterbury. Driving Award. 54 hours of driver's training. They had to navigate 10 complex, stressful, and unforgiving courses. Each recruit must pass with a 70 minimum score. With an average score of 97.7, the winner of the Driving Award is Dylan Mayo. CMPD Serves Award. Each CMPD employee must demonstrate the ability to care, commit, create excellence each day. They must also empathize, educate, and exceed in the communities we serve. The recruit who most embodied the CMPD serves ethos is Recruit Matthew Lucci. And finally, the Chief's Award for Excellence. To win this award, a recruit must excel in all 4 primary instructional areas: academics, physical fitness, firearms, and driving. The Chief's Award for Excellence is Recruit Jack Glenn. Congratulations to all the winners. Sergeant Joseph, if I can get you to the stage. And now for the presentation of the basic law enforcement certificates. Recruit Class 200, when I call your name, come receive your certificate and badge. Mustafa Aslanov. Reese Atterbury. Joseph Bailey. Dylan Betts. Diego Fernando Bedard. Jason Matthew Blakely. Manuel Chalapa. Leon Chu. Spencer Connor. Jalen Cosby. Rumha Debasai. Joshua Fire. Eduardo Fernandez. Jack Glenn. Dylan Harris. Anthony Haviland. Peter Urich. Kenya Hicklin. Kenneth Hobson. Aiden Hoyt. Riley Honeycutt. Malcolm Joseph. Haley Jacino. Austin Latulip. Ethan Lexizawat. Rachel London. Matthew Lucci. Christopher Mander. Dylan Mayo. Jamal McLean. Tristan Miller. Carter Mitten. Sam Palumbo. Colton Park. John Perry Hurd. Benjamin Pfeiffer. Evan Raymond. Alexander Rios. DeMille Alexis Rivero Moreno. Rogelio Sanchez. Daniel Smiley. Alexander Villanueva. Rhiannon Walker. Jacob Williams. Officer Michael Gainey, please join me on stage to administer the oath of office.
Good morning. As one of the recruit trainers here at the Academy, it's always a privilege to administer the oath of office to our graduating class. Recruit Class 200, place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and maintain the Constitution and laws of the United States. And the Constitution and laws of North Carolina. Not inconsistent herewith. That I will be alert and vigilant. To enforce the criminal laws of this state. That I would not be influenced in any matter. On account of personal bias or prejudice. That I will faithfully and impartially. Execute the duties of my office. As a law enforcement officer. According to the best of my skill. Abilities. And judgment. So help me God. Pass your Bibles down. Recruit Class 200, you may pin your badge.
Congratulations, officers. Please take your seats.
The police badge may be small, but its meaning is not. The badge is a symbol of an officer's enormous responsibility serving and protecting their community. An officer's badge is also a daily reminder of their oath and the sacrifices of those who came before them. This badge is not merely given, it must be earned. It represents your commitment to uphold the values of honor and integrity. And you must strive daily to prove yourself worthy of wearing it over your heart. As you embark on this journey, remember that the badge you aspire to wear signifies much more than a title. It embodies your pledge to serve your community with honor and respect. Earn the right to wear it. The Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department's officers wear a unique badge, molded in the shape and pattern of a hornet's nest. The badge represents our community's proud patriotic history. In 1781, during the Revolutionary War, British General Lord Cornwallis and his troops were harassed so harshly by local patriots. He labeled the area a hornet's nest of rebellion, a spirit that lives on, pinned across the chest of CMPD officers who defend their city with the same tenacity as hornets defending their nests. The badge isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of the officers' pledge to serve their community with honor. Every time this badge is worn, it ignites the unstoppable spirit of Charlotte, charging forward with fierce pride and relentless dedication to serve and protect our community.
Class 200, today you stand on the threshold of a new and noble journey. You have dedicated yourselves to a path filled with challenges, responsibilities, and the greatest of rewards. As you pinned your badges today, I hope you remember just how hard you worked for them. You probably worked harder for them than anything else in your life. We didn't just give them to you, you earned them. But as you wear your badges, remember that they not only symbolize your dedication and authority, but trust. The communities you serve expect not only the skills you learned, but integrity and compassion. You have trained to face the unknown, to protect the vulnerable, to uphold justice. Each of you carries the weight of your community's hopes and fears. Embrace this responsibility with humility, knowing that your actions will shape lives and build the fabric of society. In moments of doubt, recall the values instilled in you here: bravery, honor, and sacrifice. But also remember your why. Remember all those reasons you signed up for this job in the first place. Remember the oath you took today. Most importantly, though, lean on each other. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Your fellow officers will stand with you. You've committed to a life of discipline, honor, integrity, empathy, compassion, and justice. You've committed to giving a voice to the voiceless, to speak the words they can't speak and take the action they can't take. They need you. Forever commit to those values. Forever commit to serving others. Forever commit to this great profession in this great city. And in return, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department is forever committed to you. Congratulations, officers of the Recruit Class 200. It's an honor to serve with you.
Class, attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest officers of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. You're welcome to join us in Class 200 in front of the building for the final salute to the flag, and finally refreshments for us in the break room behind you. Thank you for coming.